Ah, yeah. Turn the lights down low, baby. Let's go. Geeks was popping G.I. Joe Classified series. We got G.I. Joe's Lowlight here. Not to be confused with a deadbeat dad or a lowlife. Needless to say, this is the Classified series, so he's got accessories. He's got his gun case here. He's got his gun case here. He's got his semi-automatic, communication piece, knife, clip, goggles, backpack, and I believe he has another gun. It must be in the case. Oh yeah, almost missed that. So inside the gun case, he has his sniper rifle, long-range scope, a stand, and a silencer. Like I said, accessories. Not sure what it is about him, but he reminds me of the classic G.I. Joes from the 80s, his body. That's not really a compliment. Public service announcement, I cannot get that backpack stem to go all the way in. And it bends and I'm afraid it's going to break, but I've tried different angles and it pushes itself back out. But there you go. In, and pushes itself right back out. After I put the goggles on, I can tolerate this head sculpt, but without it, man, it's pretty funky looking. I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but I really don't like it. It looks like a poorly drawn cartoon. It's just not a good head sculpt. And overall, I'm not a fan of the body. His proportions look kind of weird, and bear with me, seems kind of action figure-y, but not G.I. Joe Classified. Normally when you're holding Classified, you feel like you're holding a real soldier, even if it's not a realistic soldier. But the way his arms kind of stick out, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not used to these type of shoulder hinges with these gouges up here. I don't know, something about him just doesn't look right. Now, I think he'll be a great army builder because the outfit's generic enough where you can change the color paint, change the head sculpt, and you've got a little sniper squad. But not a fan here at all. Get a little peek under the hood before we get started. He's got this dumbbell joint, but he also has this neck stem that moves. We get our full 360 there. Tilt left and right. Good range looking down as well as up. Arms get up yay high. Butterfly joints help with a nice tight hug. Wingspan. 360 at the shoulder, 360 at the bicep, 360 at the wrist. Double jointed pins at the elbows, give you good range. Wrist hinge here, got that trigger hand. This horizontal hinge, but hooks up against his wrist, so you don't really get range out of it. The other one you do get a kiss the ring and repulsive blast. Crunch, way back. Got waist action here. You can tilt and rock. 360. Got a thigh cut here, but there you go. It's pretty tough to get it going. Got a cut as a calf. Cut at the calf as well. You get your 360 at the foot. Drop hips are here. Bought their friend Mr. Split. Cousin Van Damage. Bend over excellent. Kick is stupendous. Double joint pin his knees. Almost has him kicking his own butt. Toe range up, not bad. Toe range down, not bad either. Rockers are here. What's the height? He's hitting about 6 1/4 inches. So what do I think? Want to like him, but I do not. In all honesty, he feels like a G.I. Joe Classified knockoff. A good one. High quality. But he doesn't feel like the rest of the line. Usually when I review a classified series figure, I'm raving about how it's the best line that Hasbro has, maybe one of the best toy lines out. This one just doesn't cut it. His body silhouette is awkward, his backpack doesn't fit, the face sculpt is bleh. Now the accessories are there, as usual. He'll make a good army builder, but it just doesn't cut it for me. So I can't recommend it. But of course, to each his own. Do you have this one in hand? What do you think of him? Let me know in the comments. Or tell me if you skipped it, sound off. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, especially share a link with a friend that loves the plastic like we do. Till next time, geek out.